Hello everyone and welcome back to another riveting, exciting episode of Starcraft, wherein we peacefully build our base until we can wreck some faces of the Zergs. We have General Duke, who is a hero siege tank, and he is quite powerful. He will probably end up doing more damage to our base than he will to the enemy forces. But he's a siege tank, so who cares? Also, let's get the machine shop. Kind of need that to get upgrades, and also get the commissat station. And put you in there. Since we're at the point, let's build more supply. Actually, build a supply depot right here. Hey, you actually killed it before it did anything. Ha, take that. Move him up. And then another bunker over, let's say here. Well, so we have missile turrets now. Missile turrets are anti-air / detecting things. Detectors will not actually be that pertinent for us right now. The main reason, there's really no point. Like, the Zerg don't actually have a stealth unit at all. I think they only have one thing that you need to be careful with that has the potential to be annoying in Brood War. So, not that pertinent. However, let's get some vultures, and then get the garrison for that bunker, and have you actually continue our supplies. And some more vultures. We'll get a dozen, why not? Go all out or go do nothing. Also, let's get their speed, because vultures basically useless without their speed. Also, it's kind of difficult to tell, but if you look, like, I didn't realize this for a long time. Like, until I read a Starcraft novel. Yes, there are Starcraft novels. I should probably actually look them up online, because, I mean, I actually read it in book form long time ago, but I should probably look them up online or something. Because I once read a Starcraft novel that explained a vulture bike in detail, and how the fact that it's actually open-topped, and it's literally just a hover bike. I had no clue. I had no clue these guys run an open, bloody vehicle. Yeah, if you look really closely, you can see the guy there, and you can see the guy on the little thing in their health bar. Now let's actually start getting people. Well, I just used all my minerals on that stuff. Let's scout over here. Alright, to go to the corners. And, sure enough, going into the corner, met with success. That's a lot of sunken colonies. We're going to have to bring Duke along. They have another base over here. We're going to have to bring Duke along. Perhaps even get more siege tanks. Because, as their name suggests, since they're siege tanks, they're really good at taking out stationary defenses. Who would have guessed? But yes, Duke and possibly like 2 or 3 more siege tanks. Probably don't need too many because for me, I never actually really like to use, just slow siege with it. I like to actually have an army go in. But if an area is heavily defended, I'm not going to just toss my army in there willy-nilly and watch all of it die. No, I'm going to take out the defenses first, and then throw my army in and watch only half of it die willy-nilly. How many? 2 more? 2 more. We got that. There is also spider mines. Spider mines are very situational. Like, it'd be difficult for me to show them off, but, you know what, why not? I'm going to be building up my base, so I should have the chance to go use them. Since, you know, the enemy will be throwing stuff at us. Let's put you as control 1. Have you build another supply depot over here. Hey.
Not enough minerals.
Kinda need more.
Not enough minerals.
Oh. I used all the minerals this guy was going to use for the supply depot that I told him to build.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, I need to fill these out all the way now in order for them to be max. But as soon as...
Research complete.
Also, there's a bridge over here, gang. I was gonna say, please shoot those all before Duke has a chance. No, no. Actually, I got an idea. Hey, come over here. Heh. That's what spider mines do. However, vultures only have access to 3. Every vulture can only have 3. They actually jump forward toward their target. Yep, that's a vulture. They're the main draw of a vulture. As you can see, mildly underwhelming. Let's get some more infantry. The nice thing is, they're fairly cheap, incredibly fast once you get the speed upgrade, and their AI is shiz. Is that everybody? Okay, that is everybody. Get across the bridge. We're gonna go scouting. Oh my word! That is only a lot. They killed 3 vultures. As you can see, they're not actually that powerful. A queen? Really? Oh my god, the amount of defenses. How do we get there? Really? Just from here? They really only have the 2 bases? Control 2. Team 1 and 2 up there. And then start getting out the fire bats. Kind of need the fire bats, and I really need to stop kicking that. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I need to really either move that or stop moving my foot on top of it. So let's actually get the attack for infantry. Yes, thank you for by the way, speaking of attack, we do not have the armory. The armory allows you to get weapon and armor upgrades for vehicles. However, we don't have it yet, so there's no point. As you can see, Duke has 400 health, 3 armor, 70 damage. Regular siege tank is 150 health, 1 armor, and 30 damage. And in siege mode, 150 and only 70. Duke does as much in his regular mode as they do in their siege mode. It's kind of sad. And again, these guys are also pretty sad with their lack of damage dealing. And they're just not very well armored either. Again, I mean, I'm not doing all this complaining, but they are hit and run units. If they kind of get caught out, it kind of means that they're dead. Also, there's a sunken colony directly across the way. Can we fit. We can. No. Since I'm actually using Duke out here, do we have a spare? Well, we do now. Because since we have Duke out here, and he is in the siege tank, I may as well... Oh, there's a second one. That's why I get hit so quickly. We may as well have NSCB out here. I actually frequently like to do that to just heal the vehicles that I use. I just didn't occur to me that, surprise, you're going to need it this quickly. Come on, you can fit through there. Eh. You just went in there, right when I was about to give up on you. There we go. Sheesh. Really? Just remember how I mentioned the Queen? One of the Queen's abilities is one of the least annoying ones, actually. What's in the center here? Is it really just... Can I get there from... No. Can I? No. No, okay. One of the Queen's abilities is the just mildly annoying one, to throw a parasite. Parasites stick to the target and give the owner vision range of the unit that's been parasited. And they just parasited Duke. Which means they can now see where Duke is at all times. Not preferable when he's the hero that needs to survive. But luckily, the parasites literally do nothing more. And that is the other ability that slows their movement speed in half. Very useful if your target is trying to run away. The last one is the most annoying one that is like the parasite you'd probably be thinking of. That is basically an alien from Aliens. Because the moment it shoots at the thingy, at the unit instantaneously, spontaneously combusts into a very small, like, weaker than Zergling unit. Also, there's a lot of stuff over there. Perhaps I shouldn't blindly go there, and I should actually prepare appropriately. What's outside? It's absolutely nothing. In theory, we could even get on top of that with the tanks. That is exactly what I'm going to do, in fact. Don't go too close. And then it died. They should be able to kill... Is that going to be their entire defensive force? That did hurt Duke a little bit. But nothing that Duke himself can't handle. Yeah, that is basically their entire defensive force. Hey guys, how's it going? I wish you could order an attack ground, because I just shoot where that guy burrowed and get rid of it. Alright, get closer to shoot at anything you can possibly shoot at. I'm guessing we can't actually shoot at that from here, which is a shame. Yeah, you shoot that egg. Only takes like 7 tank shells to take down an egg. That sounds right, right? Right. They're really building a lot to try and keep going. Let's continue to nuke them until they don't have any defenses. Go away. There's one more, and then one in the corner. And I think what I'll do is just have my army deal with it. Then you guys will all move forward, and the SCV will repair Duke and then the other tank that got injured. You guys can deal with it just fine. Really? Was that entirely necessary? You just hit your own stuff. Is that really necessary? Like, in any way, shape, or form? Try not to get too close to the sunken colony, though, because that's actually useful if you're trying to bum rush a sunken colony, which does 20 damage to a Marine. You know, if I had one armor upgrade, it would take the sunken colony 3 hits instead of 2. Yes, there's still a little bit over here that we need to get rid of. Really? God dang it. Yeah, the bulk of their defenses is just right here, which will not be that difficult to pierce through. Since they're so clustered together, should be able to... Did you just drop a Hydralisk on the other side? Really? Is that your plan? Yeah. They're literally just dropping stuff down. I think Duke shot in here and killed like 2 people. That was a little bit close. That was kind of overkill to have all 4 of you shoot at the drone. Thanks. The game really wants to rebuild its base. That one's still hitting Duke, guys. Thanks. Oh, if you can hit that one, be my guest. What else do they have over here? Not a lot. You know what? Screw it. Go, my minions! Sacrifice yourselves for the greater good. It's not like it's going to be difficult or anything. Hey, you guys kind of do crap damage to a sunken colony. Why don't you actually appropriately destroy it? And that's gone. And then it's just cleaning up. They don't have a single drone mining over here. Unless I immediately killed all of them, which I don't think I did. I think they kept trying to send drones over to rebuild their previous base. They didn't have any actual troops defending their more powerful base at all for some reason. Hey, we got the armor upgrade just in time to finish the level. And that was the Zerg larva that evolve into eggs. They also have a lot of armor, but since so many people are shooting at it, it dies fairly quickly. Yay! What do you got for me? What could possibly be next?
Well done, Lieutenant. I wish there were more colonial officers that had your tenacity and spirit. But right now, we need to plan a tight defense. I've consulted with my top advisors, and I believe that if we can establish a perimeter,
There's
we can...
no time for that, Magistrate. Our intelligence confirms that the time to strike the Xenomorph's primary clusters is now. Lieutenant, you will command the assault.
By whose authority? I am still magistrate of this colony, and I will...
By order of the Colonial Crisis Act under subsection 1602, I hereby supersede your authority in this matter. Lieutenant, you may commence with the operation.
Well then, I'm gonna spout a bunch of random numbers in a book and expect you to believe me, and then you do, and I cheer internally. Alright, we still got Duke, so there's that. We also got a slowed down level, which, unfortunately, there's that. What do we get? We got the armory and the starport? Really? So you can get air units all the way up in the demo.
Not enough minerals.
It's going to be kind of weird playing the campaign again, when the first few levels, you starting over with the stuff that you get. But I believe this is the last level of the Precursor? And we are attacking their primary clusters, so I would assume so. Also, you three go there and then we'll build another bunker over yonder as soon as we get like a dozen SCBs. Also, I suppose I should have Duke go in siege mode. I would also like to get the ComSat station as quickly as possible, because this seems to be a fairly large level. There's probably going to be multiple bases to kill like the last one. Hopefully they're not too tough at the very least. Probably gonna start to have their nasty air units though. I hope they don't have certain ones, because that would be just annoying. But let's continue building SCVs and pretend like that's not a possibility. Yeah? Yeah. And I need those last two. And I need like 3 more for that. And then I just realized, hey stupid, you need more supply depots.
Additional supply depots required.
Just like that. Where are you gonna build it? You built it there, let's build another one here.
Commander, outstanding. Let's move.
Because if we get those supply depots up and running, not only will that provide a very nice defense. No, I was like pleading in my mind, no Duke, please don't shoot. He shot. And since he's a hero unit, he does a huge amounts of damage. Now is a nice time to say that SCVs, the only unit in the game that count as mechanical and biological. Because you can actually repair an SCV at the cost of a pittance worth of minerals. Or when you're in Brood War, you can actually just heal them with medics, which is also nice. Alright, let's get the academy up here. How many do I need? 2. So the guy building the academy will be the other guy that goes over here. And I'm going to get the air units. I'm going to get some. Hopefully this isn't like the first level in the regular campaign though, where it's the first level you get air units, so it requires you to actually get dropships because the enemy are on an island, which is mildly annoying, if I'm entirely honest. Yes, once you're done that, I would like another barracks, maybe up on top of that one. Actually, I'll make you do that. As soon as you're done, anyway. Actually, I should probably just build a factory somewhere. And double, actually, I should probably move the engineering bay. This is something I haven't mentioned, actually. I actually probably should stop saying actually, because it's actually probably starting to get actually annoying. But most of the turret buildings can actually lift up and slowly move. The ones that seem to have like stilts on them, yeah, they can just lift up and move to a different location. The command center can move, that can move, the factory can move, the starport can move. However, stuff like bunkers and supply depots and specialized upgrade buildings like the academy and the factory cannot, which is most unfortunate. Still, a good half of their buildings can raise up and just say, screw it, I'm going elsewhere, going somewhere safer. Alright, I got that. Let's get this. Ooh, we do get Goliaths too. I would very much like Goliath. Speaking of being able to lift up a building, so that guy derped himself into the corner. Let's get that there. And then you over there. Oh, one more. We'll go in there. I wouldn't actually mind getting the Goliaths, if I'm honest. In place of... I mean, I'll still get Marines to be cover fire. Also, I haven't actually talked about this ability yet, that I mostly ignore until you're in Brood War. Just the Stimpack ability will do 10 damage worth of health to a unit, but will double their attack speed. However, since infantry have so low health to begin with, this is a very iffy thing to do, because more often than not it'll actually get them killed quicker. And I'd rather my people be able to survive for the long haul, rather than, hey, all of you, just go spontaneously combust over there, and spontaneously combust everything in your way. Yeah, no. However, I'm going to get one more guy for over there, and he'll probably start building, some stuff. But for now, I'm going to call it a video here. So, when we come back, we get to go destroy a bunch of bases with stuff that we won't have for several levels once you actually play the legitimate campaign. That's all for now. Until next time, see you later. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, I love this music, it is so awesome, yeah, doodle-doo, doo-doo-doo.